Knockout Legends in the building. Like, comment, and subscribe. Wow. That's all I can say. Wow. What a fight. Um, wow, my first reaction is just flipping heck. It's a brilliant fight, that. I give Callum Smith his dues, man. He fought a good fight, but like my initial prediction was bang on. This guy, man. This guy. This guy. So he moves out of Beterbiev, moves to 20 wins with 20 KOs. The guy's formidable. I'm looking forward to the unification if it happens with Dimitri Bivol. So Dimitri Bivol versus Artur Beterbiev, and I hope it is in Saudi, and that's in itself a big card. And then I want the winner to go and fight Jay Apatayo. So that's something to look forward to the future. From that performance there, if I was to give my own assessment, would Bivol be able to beat him? That's a pretty hard one. I'm not sure, but anyway, I'm going to do the post-fight commentary and my analysis on the fight. So in the first round, straight off the bat, Dimitri Bivol, he came rushing forward like Jake LaMotta, and basically he just started throwing hooks on uppercuts on Callum Smith. It was weird. The first round, he didn't even wait. He just rushed him. It's like he wanted to see if Smith could take his power and if he could actually knock him out straight away. Smith realised what was going on, covered up, and then when he had the moment to, he stepped back and then started throwing his own shots, and then like he jabbed and then countered with the right and threw a right hook and actually threw a pretty good shot. So in that fight there, Bivol again raided in when he had the chance. I mean, Beterbiev raided in when he had the chance and just roughed up Smith, but then Smith found his rhythm and started boxing. See, the problem I find with Callum Smith is what I was watching is he fought the right fight he could fight. He's just not got the power to deal with someone that's that tough. Now, the body shots, what he threw in the first round were good, but I just wish he'd threw them more. But because he crouches down a lot to get his shots off, it seems like it just gives Beterbiev the chance to just start throwing. So first round, give to Beterbiev, and it ended. Second round again, Smith stepped up with his attacks and went to the body and kept pushing Beterbiev back, and he had to block and have his guard up. But to be honest, for such a come forward puncher that throws a lot of power, he is very defensive minded, and he does move back and he does use his jab. So he's not just basically a come forward pressure fighter. He does actually have good defense and good foot movement, and he does use his head when he needs to, but a lot of it's just guard and just stepping back. And he's pretty quick. Considering he's 38, he's still up fresh as a daisy in there. Because Smith, I give Smith his dues. He's a very good boxer, very, very defensive, very good counter puncher. And when he's on the front foot and he throws his combinations together, very, very, very good. And in the second round, he had a lot of success. I'll say his second round was very close, but I still would give it to Beterbiev because of just the power shots and the telling shots. It's like, I think the aura and the pressure of Beterbiev is just a bit too much for some opponents. I don't know if they get overwhelmed, but once they feel the power and they realise how much power he's got, and he pushes you back up against the ropes and starts throwing shots, it's kind of like, not like you're rabbit in headlights, but you realise you have to respect the power and you have to cover up. and then when you have your chance to actually punch your way out or move out of the way, you can. But being that tall and that big that Callum Smith is, he just couldn't get out the corner or get off the ropes when he had the chances to. But he still did some good things in the second round because he'd push him off. But for some reason, when you do that, the referee starts crying. So, you know what I mean? To be honest, pushing should be allowed because it is a tactic that you people use when you boxing. It's like with the wrestling and inside fighting, it's still part of boxing. But anyway, I give that round to Beterbiev again, just. So the third round, we saw the action step up and it kind of became more of a battle of attrition. Smith was trying to establish his jab and go to the body, but Beterbiev would just step back and move back and have his guard up and take whatever shots came. And then when he had the chance to, he'd just raid in again and try and hurt Smith. Now, Smith had a little bit more success, but again, the telling power shots were from Beterbiev. So again, Beterbiev round. So the fourth round, we saw the action step up and we saw Smith in trouble in the first half of the fourth round. And that was kind of the sign to the fight that Smith may actually get taken out there. But to his credit, he managed to take the shots. He managed to ride out the storm, push Beterbiev away and punched his way out of it and moved and actually managed to survive, which I was actually shocked by because you could see he was almost gone on his feet. But I have to give Smith his dues. The guy is a flipping excellent boxer. Got good heart, good engine. I think Beterbiev is just that level above. He's got power, he's got strength, he's got good defense, good movement. Once you're in trouble, he pounces on you, jumps on you, and just overwhelms you and gets you into the corner. Tries to always edge you into the corner or on the ropes so he can unleash, because that's how he fights. It's more of ground, gaining ground, breaking you down and slowing you down. Then when you've slowed down, then he just overwhelms you with attack and power, and he sits down on his punches. So anyway, that round ended and it was Beterbiev again. So if I was to make a case for any round up to now, I'd probably give Smith maybe the second round, but it was that close that I still would have give it to Beterbiev. So up to now, it's 4 rounds to 0, but Callum Smith's still doing what he can. So fifth round again, Smith had a little bit of success with shots here and there, but another Beterbiev round. Sixth round, the swelling on Smith's face was telling, and you could see the shots were getting to him. A lot of power shots from Beterbiev, and Smith was just trying to go to the body and go upstairs. He had the right idea, but I think the range and the distance, he was too near at times, but I think he had to be that to actually hit, to be able to have power in the shots to actually cause some damage. But anyway, Buddy McGirt told him get off the ropes and go to the body, go more to the body, because when he was doing that in the first and I think it was the second round, he had a lot of success, but Beterbiev actually quickly figured that out and actually changed his tactics and just kind of waited, and then when he had the chance to, he went to the body and slowed Smith down and then just bullied him in the corner when he could or on the ropes. So sixth round, kind of more of the same, but then in the seventh round we kind of saw the actual culmination of everything. The telling shot that caught him, it was like I think it was a right hook, and once that shot hit the spot, Smith staggered, then Beterbiev was just on him with a lot of shots, and then he dropped, and that was the first time he's ever been dropped in his career, Callum Smith. That shows how tough he is. So he went to his knee, took the count to 8, then got up, but you could see the culmination of the pressure, the intensity, the body shots, the fatigue, the actual stress of dealing with this guy that hits harder than flipping probably Duran. And he just got broken down. You could see it. He's mentally, he was trying, but you knew that it was a matter of time. But anyway, he got up, took the count, carried on, face swollen up, and then the onslaught came again. Then he dropped again. As that happened and he was about to get up, he took an 8 count. He was probably about to stand up, and again, Buddy McGirt stepped into the ring. I don't get Buddy McGirt. He should at least have given him another chance to probably stand up again and see. I know he probably wouldn't have survived and he's saving his fighter, but that was a bit premature. At least let him take a couple more shots, and then if the referee stops it, the referee stops it. Or then you step in and you throw the towel in. You don't need to come in the ring. You just throw the towel in. But you didn't even give him the chance to get up or even a chance to go ahead or whatever. But to be fair, Callum was actually out on his feet. You could see it. You could see it. I think accumulation of age, the pressure, just in general, the guy being a better fighter and being stronger, and just maybe at this time in his career, that was the wrong person to fight. It just shows you the levels in the division. Yard did well, and Beterbiev said that was the hardest fight he had. So Yard had the actual blueprint, but the difference is Yard didn't have the experience. So if Yard had probably experience that Mundo had, he may have actually progressed a little bit further, but he still would have got beaten, because that's just how good Beterbiev is. Now, he goes to 20 knockouts, and the next fight up, of course, is going to be unification with Bivol. Now, this is a super fight for the light heavyweights, and I am actually excited to see this fight, and I'm just wondering, if I had to pick, who would I pick? Now, my heart would say Beterbiev, but because of what Bivol did to Canelo, and with the way he boxes, will he be able to actually bully Bivol? Will Beterbiev be able to bully Bivol the way he does? So in this aspect, I don't really know. The advantage probably would go to Bivol because of the height and the size, and obviously the reach. But I don't think that matters with Beterbiev because of the power and obviously the technical ability he has, and thus the way he fights and the way he sits down on his punches. I suppose a good countermeasure it would be if Beterbiev fought Canelo, and then the winner of that fight, you kind of gauge whether if the shots that Canelo throw actually have power, can actually trouble Beterbiev. But anyway, that's probably another fantasy fight that we may never see, and it's a bit weird how Canelo's never actually decided to actually go for that fight, and he thought Bivol was easier. But anyway, just goes to show styles make fights. But anyway, I'd have to think about who I would go for in that aspect, because they are both evenly matched and both attributes probably cancel out each other's respective strengths. So anyway, leave your thoughts in the comment section. Tell me who you think will win the super fight. I will do a video on that at some point. Like, comment and subscribe. And that is another one from Knockout Legends. Peace.